History has been made at Alpena's MidMichigan Medical Center. WBKB's Stephanie Manici has more.
Yeah, Sherry, yesterday was not only historic, but it was monumental as nearly 3,000 of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine arrived at Alpena's MidMichigan Hospital yesterday. Now, 10 of their employees were vaccinated yesterday. Definitely historic. Take a look.
Those cheers were in response to the very first COVID-19 vaccine administered Wednesday in Alpena at MidMichigan Medical Center. The first to receive the vaccine was General Surgeon and Vice President of Medical Affairs, Dr. Thomas Thornton. Dr. Thornton played an important role in the logistics and distribution here in Alpena. Dr. Thornton shares the biggest part of the planning process.
So our biggest part of the process was figuring out about how many doses we were going to get of the vaccine for this first go-around, and we didn't know exactly, so we had to kind of prioritize our employees into different groups of people who came in contact with COVID patients the most, to kind of prioritize if we had a limited number of vaccines, who would get the vaccines first, with the idea that eventually everybody would have the opportunity to get them. We weren't going to get all the doses at once.
MidMichigan's pulmonologist, Dr. Daniel Maxwell, was also on the receiving end of the vaccine. Dr. Maxwell says he stands behind it.
We know that these vaccines are safe for at least in the short to intermediate term, and we know that they are extremely effective. Far better than anybody at the beginning of this whole episode would have expected. 95% effective is outstanding.
The day consisted of a series of events as two pharmacists were responsible for the prepping of the vaccine, followed by RN Jenny Utt administering the shots. The most crucial part fell on the shoulders of Dr. Richard Bates, who transported the doses from Midland to Alpena. Dr. Bates likened the transport to that of the delivery of a baby.
It felt very good. I mean, very humbling, honestly, to be part of this process and to bring vaccine here, and really humbling to be just serve in this way. I'm an obstetrician, so I've delivered a lot of babies in Alpena, and it felt very similar to those sorts of deliveries, so it was great.
Dr. Thornton says, like any vaccine, there are side effects. Dr. Maxwell also weighed in and said there are still unknowns. Both are hopeful that the vaccine will reach the community in the near future. However, they don't have a date as of yet. In Alpena, Stephanie Manici, WBKB News.